Burlington jewelry designer Monica Graves has something sparkly up her sleeve. She's created a line of bracelets inspired by her favorite artists to give back to young artists who need supplies. Monica joins us now with more on her Glamjulz Sparkle project. Are you wearing the new bracelets?
You know what? I am not wearing the bracelets. Isn't that awful? I have the best help. I have the most amazing girls working from home for me, and we are getting the bracelet orders are coming in, and they're making them, and of course they have the samples. But
well, that is the new reality, right, of how we're working on now. Of course, your studio would be full otherwise. But
yeah.
I know we have some photos of them. So tell me how you were kind of inspired by this.
So the inspiration came actually from me growing up, always, turning to art for mental health and emotional well-being. And I thought, there are inner city kids in Hamilton who need an outlet to really just be able to explore their artistic side. So I thought, I've been so inspired by different artists over the last 20 years of business. So I chose 20 Canadian artists who inspired me, and I created these beautiful bracelets with the lovely Swarovski crystal on them to really highlight those artists, and then use the proceeds from the bracelets to buy art supplies for these kids in Hamilton. And what I'm hoping, Annette, my long-term goal is that the kids will create things that they never imagined that they could, and then they would submit maybe a piece of artwork to me, and I could actually auction them off to my audience to raise more money to feed back into it, to keep supplying them with more things like paints or sketch pads or maybe materials to work with clay, like just sort of get all the mediums to them to try different things.
Keeping
and
that
really
creative circle going.
Them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now, when you started your business, and I know you started 20 years ago, did you think you'd be at this point? Because your pieces are sold around the world now.
They are, and I never imagined it. And the biggest thing I never imagined was that I would actually be able to use the pieces to help community. And now with the pandemic, I think that's more important than ever, that, any artist out there, that we're creating things that are meaningful, that really add something to a person's life. And, give them something special that they're obviously not going to find at a big box store. And if it gives back to community, even better. So I would encourage any artist out there to try to create something that can give back.
Yeah, I know you've created a community among your own fans as well. Whenever a guest comes in or I see somebody with another Glamjulz on, I'm like, oh, Monica.
I know, it's so great. And I love your vintage jewels you're wearing today,
yes,
Annette.
Yes, I have quite a collection over the years.
And you guys have been so supportive. I actually wore today one of our mask chains, and we talked about those last time I was on, and people scooped them up. So for any CH viewers, I made a whole bunch last night, and the website has some new mask chains too. So
well, we've run out of time, but we want to get the information out so that people can buy these new bracelets. So we'll put that up at chch.com. Lovely chatting with you again, Monica.
Thank you. You too. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.